Hello. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Konami Skate or Die. Konami? Konami. I don't know. Now this was from eBay. It's in really good condition, just looking at it. It's looking really well, but it was sold as faulty. I'll pop the listing up on the screen. I don't think the listing was very specific in what was wrong with it. I think it was just sold as being faulty. It may have said that it doesn't turn on, something along those lines. So let's try it out and see if it does. No. So it does nothing. Now the battery contacts looked okay. Yeah, the battery contacts are fine, so it's not just going to be a case of cleaning up any corrosion or anything like that. So let's take it apart. Right, so it just looks like we've got 5 screws on the back. Aha. Wow. Right, I'm having horrible deja vu. This is very similar in its makeup to the Sonic game that I couldn't fix in the last one. I can see a blob on the other side of this circuit board. It's got a crystal and a few capacitors, a couple of resistors. There's not a great deal to it. Already I'm worried. Let's take these screws out and let's get this circuit board out. So we've got 6 screws to remove there. Yes, this is very, very similar. Not sure whether I can see some watermarks on this screen. Not sure if that comes across on the camera. There's some sort of blotches on there. Well, I'm not going to go messing with the screen just yet because there might actually be nothing wrong with that. First thing we should probably try is to see if we're getting power into it. It all looks fine. This is going to be another blob chip, isn't it? Oh, I hope not. Right, I'm just going to try and put 3 volts into this using my bench power supply. Unfortunately, the leads aren't very long, so I'm going to do it all the way over here. Right, let's see if that does anything. Oh! Oh! Oh, it definitely came to life for a second, didn't it? Yeah, I don't know whether anything came up on the screen or whether it just made a noise. Ooh. Okay, so there's a bit of life in it. Do you know what? I think this might be the crystal. Although, I don't know, would the crystal... I don't know whether everything would display on the screen if it was a crystal issue. But to be fair, there aren't that many things on this. I don't know whether to start with the crystal and just see if that... Is there any way to test it? Right, well, we've got a Hertz setting on here. I've never used it, so I don't know whether it's actually going to work. And I'm guessing this has to be powered in order for it to actually generate a frequency. Okay, so let's try this. I don't know if it's going to work. I've never done this before, and I don't even know if this is the correct way of doing it. Right, well, it's giving me nothing. But like I say, I don't know what... Oh! But it's making some funky noises. It looks like it's got 2 polarizing films, which is... I don't know. I've lost track now. Is one supposed to go on the top and one underneath? I don't know. But you can see the... I think that all just needs a clean. You can see the blotches. Yeah, you can see them there. Right, because of my experience with the Sonic one, I'm not going to test... These capacitors look fine. I'm not going to test anything. I'm going to jump straight in for the crystal. And I'm going to try and replace it with the one that was in the Sonic game. It doesn't have any... It just says KDS, which I think is the manufacturer. There's no actual frequency reading, but from what I know, most of the frequencies are the same. So I can't imagine that the frequency of the Sonic one would be any different to this. So I'm going to try that first, because I think that's most likely going to be the problem If it's not that, then I suspect it's the chip, which will be annoying. There we go. Not sure whether you can see that, but it says KDSOF or 0F. This is the crystal out of the Sonic one, which doesn't have any writing on it at all, but I'm just going to guess and hope that it's the same. Okay, that's in. Right. I wonder if this... I'm going to give it all clean. I'm going to give it all clean and put it back together. And then we'll see what it's doing now. I mean, to be fair, it is pretty clean. There is some, what looks like flux residue from the factory on it. But the contacts are very clean, in fact. Right. Well, there's nothing on the screen. Oh! Oh, yeah! Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can just make that out, can't you? Right, start. Oh, yes! Right, how'd you play this game? Where's the man? There he is! Well, left works, right works, up works, and there wasn't a down. I noticed that on the board there was only 3 contacts. What does this one do? Oh, that's forward. Oh, wow. Whoa, this is hard. Ah! I think you're supposed to avoid the brick walls. Okay, well, it works. That's fantastic. I mean, I know it's a crappy game from 1989, but it's now working. It's 30 odd years old, and I brought it back to life. I'm really pleased with it. I don't care that it's crappy. I think it looks awesome. It's deliciously retro, and it's in fantastic condition. It doesn't even need cleaning. You know, it's been well looked after. I'm guessing it's just been dropped at some point. So let's see what it looks like on a revolving turntable under a LED lamp. Nice.